welcome to my floor. Today I just felt like filming down here because why not? In today's video, we're gonna be talking about my product empties. If you've never seen one of these before, it's where I just take you through a guided tour through my trash bin. I already know there's two things I forgot, so we'll go ahead and knock those out of the park right now. First one, Kristen S Dry Texturizing Spray. That one makes an appearance in pretty much every single empties video. It's just a product that I love. If you're looking for a great workable finishing spray that just adds texture and volume back into your hair, whether you have like fine and limp hair or just thick and heavy hair, that's definitely me. It's $14, but it's a $14 product that performs like a high-end product. The texturizing spray I used to swear by was the Oribe one. While I still love the scent of that one, I pretty much get the exact same finish from the Kristen S one. I actually find it over at Ulta now too, and I'm pretty sure you can use the $3.50 coupon off on her product. So that one is a definite must. Oh wait, I do have one in here, but I actually had a second bottle that I finished too that I just kind of forgot to show or mention, I think, in my previous empties video, but here's the product. If you're more of a visual learner, this guy right here, another hair care product, but one that I didn't finish. I put it in this empties video though, that way I would remember to give it to a friend before it got like any weirder or funkier. The actual product isn't bad. This is from Kenra, their Platinum line, which typically everything in this line smells incredible. I believe it's called Silkening Mist. Is it Silkening? Or maybe it's their Shine Mist. It's another product that comes in platinum packaging. That smells like Skittles or Starburst. I remember trying that like way back when in cosmetology school and instantly falling in love. And a lot of the products have like a better fruity or like clean sort of scent. This, however, stinks. The actual formula of the product isn't bad. It's their Voluminous Touch Memory Spray. It says it's a touchable, bodifying hairspray. I don't get as much volume, and I notice a little bit more crunch in my hair with this versus the Kristen S. But more than anything, the scent sucks. Like, it just makes me want to wash my hair right away. The scent does fade, but every now and then I catch whiffs of it, and I don't like it. Since I'm someone that goes a few days before washing my hair, I want my hair to smell good. However, if you are looking for something that just lingers in your hair, I know some people are probably going to be like, that smells like grandma, and you, Dana, are someone that complains about super mature floral scents all the time. But something about this is a scent that you're either gonna love or hate. There's gonna be no middle ground for this. This is the L'Oreal Elvive Dream Lengths 8-Second Wonder Water. They have another 8-Second Wonder Water that comes in brown packaging. This one smells different though. When you first put it in your hair, I'm like, this isn't gonna do anything. It literally feels like micellar water for your hair. But as you rub it in, you're supposed to just keep it in for 8 seconds, hence the name. You feel it heat up, and then after my shower, it's crazy. I do, like the very first time I used it, I followed it up with a conditioner, but then the next day I did it, or not the next day, the next time that I used it, I didn't. And I was able to brush through my hair no problem, and my hair just feels so silky and shiny. It's something that's gonna be different for everyone because I was really curious of what other people thought of this scent, and as I mentioned earlier, it was definitely cutthroat, either love or hate on Target and Ulta's, is it Ulta? I know on Target's reviews, maybe Walmart, I can't remember where, but I looked up several reviews and some people were saying that it dried out their hair, but other people were like me where they were like, no, it makes your hair so soft, so silky, so shiny. I personally love it. I'm guessing if you already have more like brittle or just very fragile hair, it probably wouldn't be the best for you, but it worked great in my hair. I do have stronger hair though. I mean, I have not colored my hair in I don't know how many years. I did a Redken Shades like demi-permanent sort of gloss maybe 3 or 4 years ago, but before that, I mean, I haven't had any sort of permanent color in my hair in years and years. So yeah, this is just natural hair, so I just find that my hair is pretty healthy. It kind of always has been. It's been able to handle a lot of like bleach and stuff back in high school. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I had no problems with this. I personally loved it. I already purchased a second bottle. It's not something that I use every time that I wash my hair. The scent I freaking love. It's something you'll have to smell for yourself though. It's like floral, sexy, warm, kind of like amber, musky, and floral. I suck at describing scent notes, but I feel like that would be the best sort of family. But this just lingers in your hair. I was at Target and someone was asking me what perfume I was wearing. I had zero perfume on and I was like, oh, I don't really have anything on. They're like, are you sure? It smells like really good and warm. And then I realized it was my hair. It was this. I got several compliments on it. So clearly people, well, those people that complimented on it did like the scent. Does anyone remember this product? This used to be such a popular product on YouTube. I mean, forever ago. Even in like Allure magazines, I remember this always getting brought up. This is the why can I not read? Sasha Wan Ocean Mist Professional Hair Care. Basically, it's just like a beach wave salt sort of spray. This was kind of the one way back when. Honestly, this isn't anything that special. I just fell into the hype because I always saw it everywhere. This is freaking ancient. I mean, I have had this forever. I wish there was an actual expiration date on it because it's well past that, but every now and then I just use it in my hair whenever I want it to air dry and I just want some sort of like texture or my waves to sort of hold. I mean, it's fine, but there's plenty of other products you could get out there for much cheaper. So not a necessity, not something I'm going to repurchase, but I was just happy to finally finish it because it's been living in my bathroom for many, many moons. This is a product that I actually purchased from Dollar Tree because my mother-in-law got me these shower fizzies, or like shower, what would you call these? A shower steamer, there we go. Wow, Dana. I think the one she purchased for me was peppermint. I will link the exact brand right here, and I think 3 or 4 come in them. I saw these at Dollar Tree and I was like, hey, I wonder if these work as good. You get 4 in there. The Spa Naturals Aromatherapy Shower Fizzies. This was eucalyptus and spearmint. All right, the thing is with these, they smell really good, but they dissolve instantly. And the scent definitely is not quite as strong as the ones that you get from like Sprouts or Whole Foods. I'm pretty sure Whole Foods carries the same brand. It lasts maybe all of 30, 45 seconds and then it's gone. And then once it's gone, like the smell doesn't stay in the shower like it does with the ones that cost more money, which I mean makes more sense. Maybe if you threw 4 in there, like the whole pack, but I don't know, for how quickly it dissipated, I probably would not purchase it again. There was just not the same sort of effect. Perhaps if I started off with these and had never tried the other ones, I'd be a little bit more impressed, but the other ones are definitely worth it. Like you can get multiple showers. I would, like 2 showers out of 1 tablet. And just the scent is way more invigorating than the Dollar Tree ones. And then the very final hair care product I have in here, this is from Fanola. It's their volume, or just volumizing shampoo. You had seen this in a previous monthly favorites video a few months back. I still have the tub of conditioner that I was raving about. I believe it's called like the milk conditioner. Typically, I do not like volumizing shampoos because I find them to be very, very stripping. I feel like they strip out, you know, any excess oils and grease in your hair just to get that volume back into your root. But this is not a stripping one. It does not feel drying by any means. As much as I love like the Moroccan oil line of shampoos and conditioners, I hate their volumizing shampoo. I find it to be one of the most like drying volumizing shampoos out there. This one was not that way at all. This is such a stupid feature to love, but I'm just such like a packaging freak. Look at the little spout. Instead of, you know, like the type where it like this, it opens and closes like going up and down. The scent of this, it's nothing special, to be honest. I don't even really know how to, it's actually kind of like a powdery scent. Yeah, typically whenever I use this, which was pretty much every time I washed my hair, I'd always go in with some sort of leave-in conditioner afterwards. The leave-in conditioner I got from this brand is actually really good too. They had sent it to me in PR, but I just ordered a bottle off of Amazon. It says that it's from Fanola, like the Fanola storefront on Amazon, so hopefully that is the case. I'll keep you updated. This I have shown in an empties and a monthly favorites many, many times. This is from Davines. It's their Love Conditioner. Davines is very pricey, but their conditioner I freaking love. I love their deep conditioning like hair masks that come in the packets as well. I think is it Renaissance or Revolution, something like that. The only downside to this is once you get towards the end, it gets very thick. If you're looking to splurge and you just want super soft, silky hair, this is a really nice one. It's not overly heavy. Like my friend Laura, she has finer hair and she likes this as well. Like she doesn't feel that it weighs her hair down either. This is from IOPE. It's their Bio-Intensive Essence Skin Conditioning Bio Redox A. It was just the essence that I was using. Right now though, I'm using one from the Neogen one. That's what I'm using right now. Ultra fermented something something. The bottle is somewhat similar. I'll go ahead and post a photo right here. That's what I'm using right now, and I find that it's just as good as this one. I'm not quite sure which one is cheaper, but I just find Neogen to be more easily accessible, at least for me. IOPE has really, really nice skincare if you're looking for a really moisturizing, like thick lather sort of cleanser. Their moisturizing cleansing foam is amazing. Then I do have a cleansing balm because this would not be an empties video for me if I didn't have a cleansing oil or a cleansing balm. This was from Elemis. Laura actually gave this to me, Mrs. Lola Lynn here on YouTube. This is the Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. She's actually coming over this week and she had a pink one. I don't know if it's like rose or something. I guess she doesn't like it quite as much. So she's like, I know you like the other one, so I'll bring this one to you. I'm really excited to have that one. I found this to be amazing during cooler months or just whenever my skin felt really dry. It did a great job of removing my makeup, but it just left this nice kind of like moisturized barrier behind. The only thing is the scent. This one, the yellowish gold one, has a very strong, I didn't like it. It's a very, very herbal scent. It does kind of burn the eyes too. This is from Lush. This actually took me a while to get through. I'm not crazy about the scent. I typically don't like bakery scents when it comes to like body sort of products or candles. I don't mind like a good vanilla, but things that are like, you know, bundt cake and lemon loaf and stuff, it's not my favorite. And cookie dough definitely has this almond extract sort of smell, which don't get me wrong, I like love almond desserts, but in body products, it's not my favorite. However, the actual scrub of this was so nice. I've tried so many Lush products in the past, but I guess I've never really bothered with their shower scrubs before. And this is kind of like how I said the Elemis cleansing balm left behind a really nice moisturized, like hydrated barrier. This did the same thing. I just wasn't crazy about the scent. I'm kind of curious about going into Lush maybe later this week and seeing what other scents they have in the shower scrubs. If you have a personal favorite scent, definitely leave it down below. I'm someone who prefers more of like warm or like fruity sort of scents. Moving on, I do have a tanner. This is one that's been in many empties videos. Hands down, my favorite self tanner of life. This is the Loving Tan Deluxe Bronzing Mousse in Ultra Dark. This is something I definitely need to purchase. I'm out. The tanner that I have on hand right now is, what's the brand? Isle of Paradise. I got it on recommendation from, once again, Laura. I used it at her house. The color and the longevity of the tan is actually really good, but there's zero color guard. Getting into makeup, I thought I would start off with this because this is kind of like random. These are the Ardell 3D individual. So they came in short, medium, and long. They were just little flared clusters. To be honest, I have not worn falsies in quite a while. I've been so happy with my results from the Babe Lash serum and conditioner. So yeah, I haven't been wearing any falsies. If you've been with me for a long time, you know like how short and stubby and straight my lashes were. I cannot vouch for Babe Lash enough. I mean, my lashes have never been this long, ever. I mean, like even when I was a itty bitty baby and I like lash curlers and mascara, like this is the best my eyelashes have ever looked, and I give it all to Babe Lash. I guess maybe like down the road if I had like a special event and I felt like I needed even bigger lashes, maybe I would purchase these again, but I don't have any need for them. But if my lashes weren't how they were right now, I definitely would purchase them again because they're really easy to use, super comfortable, and I just really like how you can go in and really customize like your own sort of strip lash, or if you just want to do like outer lashes, corner lashes, or just like little clusters here and there. These are super, super easy to use. The Maybelline Sky High Mascara in Waterproof. This is the only mascara that I've been using ever since it launched. I freaking love it. I will say in the waterproof version, if you are someone that does not double cleanse or use cleansing oils or cleansing balms, you are gonna have a hell of a time removing this. I've double cleansed for, I mean, so long now to where I'm just used to using cleansing balms or cleansing oils. With either of those products, this dissolves easily, but it's not gonna come off with just soap and water. I don't know the case for the original formula because the only mascara formulations I ever use are waterproof. But as long as you go in with a cleansing oil, you'll have no issues removing this. But besides that, it's freaking amazing. It doesn't flake. It keeps my straight lashes up all day long. It's so black. I love the brush. I love everything about this mascara. Maybelline tends to make my favorite mascaras anyways, but Sky High has definitely blown every other mascara I've used out of the water. We have the Essence Volume Hero Waterproof Mascara. The brush of this one actually reminds me a lot of the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume, except it has a few spikes that are like longer and shorter, but overall it's pretty similar. It was a decent mascara. I never really used it on its own. I really like to use it after a layer of the Lash Princess Waterproof. If I wasn't so obsessed with Sky High, I would repurchase this, but honestly, this just checks all the checks all the boxes for me to where I have like no desire to try any other mascara because this one is just the love of my life. All right, moving on. Oh, here's another product that I need to put off to the side with the Kenra spray. I wanted to try another mascara from Essence. This was pre-discovery of Maybelline Sky High because I love the Essence Lash Princess so much that I was like, ooh, what is this one? This one is called You Better Work. Length, definition, and mascara, gym proof, waterproof. I did not like this mascara. I don't think it's necessarily the formula, it was the brush. Something about this brush just did not grasp onto each lash well enough. Like I felt like it needed more separating bristles in there. It left me with 4 lashes. They were long and they stood up straight, but it was 4 lashes. So I wasn't the biggest fan of this one. I'm just gonna put it off to the side and see if a family member or friend wants to use it because it was a no-go for me. Next up, we have a cushion foundation. This is one of my all-time favorite cushion foundations. It's from the brand MOONSHOT. This is their Micro Correct Fit cushion in the shade 301. I used the actual cushion that came in it and then the refill as well. I've flipped my refill over probably like 2 or 3 times. It's done. I'm gonna keep the compact, but just order another cushion. That's the beauty of cushion foundations. Plus, the packaging of this one is just so cute. It's a very just dewy and glossy finish cushion. I don't have any issues of it like catching onto dry patches or fading off quickly. It has a really nice, I would say, light medium buildable coverage. I really like the way that my skin looks with this formula. It's really weird though. This is just their original Micro Correct Fit. I had purchased the glassy Micro Correct Fit and that one was so matte in comparison to this one, which is really weird. I have a feeling maybe I got one that wasn't packaged correctly because in that haul video or demo video where I mentioned that glassy fit one, several people in the comments were like, no, mine is super dewy. So I must have gotten a flop because this one is dewy, but the glassy one is definitely like matte satin. So I'll have to figure that out, but either way, I love the original formula. Now, if you caught my declutter video, you would have seen several primers that for whatever reason were just sitting in there empty. I guess some aren't necessarily primers. The only true primer is the Colourpop All-Star Matte and Blur Primer. I used, I want to say 80% of this. And then the rest kind of just started to change. It smelled a little bit weird. While it says matte and blur, I wouldn't say that it's overly mattifying by any means. It does have a blurring quality to it, but I didn't find it to be like drying or super matte on my skin. So this was a primer that I used mainly like on my forehead, the center of my brows, and my nose. If I didn't have a drawer full of primer, this is one that I would be more than happy to try again, but I have plenty of other primers that I need to get through first. Now these other 2 products are technically, I guess, like what do they even market them as? Natural glow enhancers. These are the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotions. So I have deep glow and fair glow that I completely finished up. I just love wearing these under my foundation, mixing them in with my foundation, wearing them on days when I'm not wearing any foundation. They just leave your skin with a very natural, subtle glow. If you're just looking for something that's a little bit more bronzy on the face, this is a great option because they are not overly pigmented by any means. They sheer out, but they just leave this really nice, healthy, glowy tint behind. So I personally love both of these products from the drugstore. I have my Auric Glow Lust right now. I have my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter and several other like glow enhancing sort of products. So I'm not gonna be rushing out to buy these, but both of these are products that I definitely would purchase again, just not right away. Then we have one lip product. I am so proud of this. Definitely my proudest accomplishment in this empties because this took me forever to get through. This is one of the Colourpop So Juicy Plumping Glosses. It's just in Princess Cut, the clear one. I feel like I was using this every single day, multiple times a day, and I was never making a dent. And then finally it started going down. I was like, okay, I made it my mission to just always use this, whether at home, driving in the car. I personally love, love, love the scent of these So Juicy glosses. It's just a really nice, cooling vanilla mint sort of smell. It just freshens up the breath even when it's just on your lips. Really glossy, but without being overly sticky or feeling super thick and heavy on the lips. Roundabout, and then I believe Audis. Those are my favorite when it comes to actual shades, but for clear gloss, this one is amazing. There is definitely no need to purchase or spend the money on a high-end gloss when you can get one for $6. All right, the very final product I have is a perfume from Scentbird. This is one that I love like all times of the year, especially during the daytime, just because it's very fresh and bright smelling. It's the Versace Bright Crystal Absolu. So there's the original Bright Crystal and then there's Bright Crystal Absolu. This one is definitely more punchy and bright in comparison to the original Bright Crystal. Both smell really, really good though. I always get compliments on this one. I personally love Versace perfumes. I mean, I've used Yellow Diamond, Bright Crystal Absolu. Their newest one, I'm not a fan of. I think it comes like in a dark blue or dark green bottle. I tried a sample, I wasn't crazy about it, but if you're looking for something just bright, punchy, happy, perfect for daytime, I think you would really, really enjoy this scent. And there you have it. There are all of my product empties. I'd love to hear about some of the products you've recently finished up, whether you plan on repurchasing them or not. I need water and I need to stand up. My foot is asleep. Okay, anyways, as always, thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. If you haven't already, I would love if you subscribed. If you have some more time on your hand, you could always check hands or hand or no hands. That's okay too. You could always check out one of these videos here. But yeah, that's all that I have for you today. If you still want to see a little bit more of my face, you can always come hang out over on IG stories, and that's it. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.